So now let's start the further questions. In the previous video we have discussed questions till question number 10. So miscellaneous of chapter 9 we were doing, right? So let's start with question 11 today. So question 11 is a GP consists of an even number of terms if the sum of all terms is 5 times the sum of terms occupying at odd places. So a GP consists of even number of terms. So A1, A2, A3 up to we have A to N, right? Even number of terms are there. So what the question is, the sum of all terms, if the sum of all terms, so A1 plus A2 plus AN is 5 times the sum of terms occupying odd places. So 5 times the sum of terms occupying odd places, right? AN minus 2n minus 1, right? So this is the question, right? This is the condition. So what we have to find out? We have to find out its common ratio, right? So this is a GP. So if we take everything on in this left hand side, so A1 plus A2 plus AN minus 5 A1 plus A3 plus A2n minus 1, right? So here we have all terms. This is only odd terms, right? So 5 times of odd terms if we subtract from 1 time of odd term, this can be separated as A1, A2 plus A4 plus A2n. Okay, here we have 2n, right? 2n. So A2n, this we have separated, plus A1 plus A3 plus A2n minus 1 minus 5 A1 plus A3 plus A2n minus 1. What we have done in this is, we have separated this whole expression in 2 terms, right? We have separated even number of terms and we have separated odd number of terms, and this we have written as it is, right? Is equal to 0, right? So x, if let the sum is x, so x minus 5x is minus 4x. So we can say minus 4 times A1, A3 plus A2n minus 1, and this is A2 plus A4 plus A2n, right, is equal to 0. So we can say A2 plus A4 plus A2n is equal to 4 times A1 plus A3 plus A2n, right? So if this is for this series, let it be equation first, right? So for this series, A1, A2, A4, A2n, we can say this is AR plus AR cube plus AR raised to power 2n minus 1, right? So first term is AR. Common ratio is AR cube upon AR R square. Number of terms are, how many number of terms are there, right? So we have this n number of terms are there, right? So number of terms, n is equal to n, right? Because how many terms? 2n divided by 2 is n, right? So sum as n will be equal to a rn minus 1 upon r minus 1. So which is equal to a value is AR, Rn is, R value is R square, right? And let it be capital R, right? So no confusion will be there. So R square raised to the power n minus 1 upon r square minus 1, right? So this is Sn. For this series a1 plus a3 plus a2n, right? So a plus ar square plus a 2n, okay, this will be 2n minus 1, so a 2n minus 2, right? Now how many number of terms are there? Actually we have this, from this to this we have n minus 1 and this is n, so this is total number of terms are n. First term is equal to a and common ratio is equal to ar square upon a is r square, right? So Sn is equal to a r square raised to the power n minus 1 upon r square minus 1. Same formula we have used, this formula, right? Putting these values in this. So just put this value into this expression. So this implies Sn, this term. So a r square raised to the power n. So r square raised to the power n minus 1 upon r square minus 1 is equal to 4 times this term, right? So a r square raised to the power n minus 1 upon r square minus 1, right? Nothing we have done, just substitute these two values into this equation. So from this to this get cancelled, so ar is equal to 4a or r is equal to 4. So common ratio is 4. So this is our required answer. Please pause the video and note it down. Next question we have, so in this next question we have question number 12. The sum of first 4 terms of an AP is 56. So sum of first 4 terms, so a1 plus a2 plus a3 plus a4 is equal to 56. So if this is an AP, so a plus d plus a plus 2d plus a plus 3d is equal to 56. So 4a plus 6d is equal to 56. So 2a plus 3d is equal to 28, right? Let it be equation first. Next we have the sum of the last 4 terms of the AP. So last 4 terms, so an plus an minus 1 plus an minus 2 plus an minus 3. Last 4 terms will be this one. So this is a plus n minus 4d plus a plus n minus 3d plus a plus n minus 2d plus a plus n minus 1d, right? What is the formula for an? An is a plus n minus 1d. So it is equal to 112. So if the first term is 11, first term is given to us, so first term is 11, so a value is 11, 2 bracket 11 plus 3d is equal to 28. So 3d is equal to 28 minus 22, 6. So d is equal to 6 upon 3, which is 2. So d is 2. So put the value of d into this, d and a. Let's first simplify this. So we have a plus nd minus 4d plus a plus nd minus 3d plus a plus nd minus 2d plus a plus nd minus d is equal to 112, right? So 1 2 3 4, 4a plus 1 2 3 4, 4nd minus 4d, 4d 7d 9d 10d, so minus 10d is equal to 112. Now put the value of a and d. A is 11 plus 4 and d is 2 minus 10, 2 is equal to 112. So 44 plus 8n minus 20 is equal to 112. 44 minus 20 is 24. Taking that, 8n is equal to 112 minus 24. 12 minus 4 is 8. 10 minus 2 is 8. 8n. So n is equal to 88 upon 8. So n is equal to 11. So number of terms are 11. So what we have to determine in this? Find the number of terms. So this is our complete solution, right? So using these two equations, this equation, these two conditions, we have got the whole solution, right? Next we have question number 13. If a minus bx, so question number 13, I'll do it here. A minus bx, a plus bx upon a minus bx is equal to b plus cx upon b minus cx is equal to c plus dx upon c minus dx. Show that a, b, c, d are in GP, right? So let's take first these two terms together. So a plus bx upon a minus bx is equal to b plus cx upon b minus cx. Cross multiply. So a plus bx, b minus cx is equal to a minus bx, b plus cx. Nothing we have done, just cross multiply. Taking these two terms, just cross multiply the things. So ab minus, okay, plus b square x minus acx minus bc x square, right, is equal to ab plus acx minus b square x, right, minus bc x square, right. So bc x square to bc x square cancel, b square x, okay, ab to ab cancel, okay, rest we cannot cancel. So b square, so 2b square x is equal to 2 acx. So x to x cancel, to 2b square is equal to 2ac, 2 to 2 cancel. So b square upon a, okay, we can say b into b is equal to a into c. So b upon a is equal to c upon b, right? This is first condition, right? Next we have, let's take these two values together. So I'll do it here. So if we take these two values together, so with what condition we will have? So the condition will be b plus cx upon b minus cx is equal to c plus dx upon c minus dx. Cross multiply, so b plus cx, c minus dx, c plus dx, b minus cx, right. So bc minus bdx plus c square x minus cd x square is equal to bc minus c square x plus bdx minus cd x square, right. Nothing, just simplification. bc to bc cancel, cd x square to cd x square cancel. So we have 2 bdx is equal to 2 c square x, 2 to 2 cancel, x to x cancel, bd is equal to c into c, or we can say c upon b is equal to c upon b is equal to d upon c, right. Second, so from 1 and 2 we can say c upon b is equal to b upon a, c upon b is equal to d upon c. So from 1 and 2 c upon b is equal to d upon c is equal to b upon a. So common ratio is same. So if common ratio is same, so A, B, C and D are in GP. So this is our answer, hence proved. So this is question number 13th. Please note down. Next is question number 14th. Let S be the sum and P be the product and R be the sum of reciprocals of n terms of GP. So according to the question, S be the sum of n terms of GP. S be the sum of n terms of GP. So A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus AN, right? So we can say S is equal to A, GP it is, so Rn minus 1 upon R minus 1, right? S. Next, P be the product. So P is equal to A1, A2, A3, AN. So we can say A raised to n and R raised to the power. Okay, this will be R square, R raised to n minus 1. So R raised to 1 plus 2 plus n minus 1, right? This way, right? So we can say it is A n R raised to the power, sum of n terms is n minus 1 upon 2, 2 plus n minus 1, d is 1, right? This is AP, so AP sum is n by 2 a plus 2a plus n minus 1 d, right? So A raised to n, R raised to n minus 1 upon 2, 2 plus n minus 2, 2 to 2 cancel, right? So A n R raised to n minus 1 bracket n upon 2, right? Simple. Similarly, R is the sum of reciprocal of these terms. R is the sum of reciprocals of n terms, right? So 1 upon A1 plus 1 upon A2, 1 upon A2 plus 1 upon AN. So 1 upon A plus 1 upon, okay, these terms are in GP, right? Yes, it is. Just hold on. GP. So 1 upon AR plus 1 upon A R is for n minus 1, right? So 1 upon A we can take common. Now we have 1, okay, on taking LCM, R is for n minus 1. So we have R is for n minus 1 plus R is for n minus 2 plus 1, right? This way. So this is what, again an AP. So 1 upon A R is for n minus 1, sum of all terms. So okay, what we can do in this is GP, right? So sum of all terms. So A is 1, R raised to the power n value is n minus 1 upon R minus 1, right? So this is 1 upon A R raised to n minus 1, R minus 1, and here we will have R raised to n minus 1 minus 1, right? So this is R. Now what we have to show? We have to show that P square Rn. So P square Rn is equal to, so P square is this. So An R raised to n minus 1 n upon 2 whole square R raised to the power n. So R raised to the power n is R raised to the power n. So R raised to the power n means R n minus 1 upon A R n minus 1 R minus 1 whole power n, right? So this we have so far. So what we have to do, we have to divide all the values, right? So let's just go for it. So A 2n and 2 to 2 get cancelled, R is for n bracket n minus 1. Here just take it just separate the values n minus 1 upon a r n minus 1 r minus 1 minus 1 upon a r n minus 1 r minus 1, right, raised to the power n. This from this get cancelled, so a 2n r raised to power n minus 1, right. Okay, as is this, so we want, anyhow we want this one, this term, right. So a 2n, and from here we have a raised to the power n, r raised to the power n, n minus 1, r minus 1 raised to the power. Okay. So let's not separate this, rather we can cancel it also. So this is what a2n r raised to the power n bracket n minus 1. In place of here we have r raised to the power n minus 1 raised to the power n upon a r raised to the power an raised to the power r n bracket n minus 1. Okay, any one value we can take now. Power of n, okay, whole power of n will be there, r minus 1 raised to the power n, right. So this separated the powers, right. So now we can, what we can do, a raised to the power 2n upon a raised to the power n, so a raised to the power 2n minus n, r raised to the power n, from this we can cancel this, rest we have r raised to the power n minus 1 upon r minus 1 whole power n, this divided by this whole power n, right. And this we have simplified using laws of exponents. So this is what a raised to the power n, r raised to the power n minus 1 upon r minus 1 raised to the power n. So this is what a r n minus 1 upon r minus 1 whole power n, right. Okay, n minus 1 we have extra. Okay, how many number of terms are there? N minus 1 is this, right, and this 1 is also included in it, so total number of terms are n, right. So take total number of terms as n, right, because this is r n minus 1th, right. So and this is one term, so n minus 1 plus 1 is n, so total number of terms are n, right. So change the values everywhere, total number of terms are n, right. So total number of terms, okay, a we have taken out r n, right. So total number of terms will be n, and rn p square, right. So what do we have so far in this question? Now this n, okay, here we LCM is n minus 1, right, LCM is n minus 1, so we have to keep this. So this n minus 1 from the top is only n, right, n rn. So this value is equal to s raised to the power n, so we can say p square r raised to the power n is equal to s raised to the power n, hence proved. So simple, like step by step process is there, you have to follow that process and you have to get to that answer, right. So this is question number 14th, right. Please pause the video and note it down.